Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I just want to welcome all new subscribers to my channel and say thank you for all the nice messages that you sent to me. This is a general work and career reading for Scorpio from the 6th to the 20th of August 2018. I've put the decks I'm using down in the description box, and if you would like a personal video reading, the details are also in the description box. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave me a comment if this message resonates with you. I'm starting off with the Angels of Abundance, and I'm going to draw two cards from that just to get a general idea about what the angels have got to say. And the first one, it says, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So if you need any help, you need to ask for this advice. And the second card is saving. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do for your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. So you're doing your future self a big favor by consistently saving, and you need to put aside some money for that. So the message is here, a need to save and also a need to ask for help if you need it. So I'm going to use this deck to just get a general idea of the energy flow for that 2 weeks. And oops. So the first card is getting some legal advice, and maybe you have a lot of loans and you need some legal advice on how to pay these loans off, or advice on how to manage your finances so that you can deal with all these new loans. There's a timing card over here, so you have to be patient and trust in timing before you make any kind of big decisions. So there is a timing that is needed, a divine timing usually, or just, you need to actually look into it, ask for legal advice, and ask when you should be doing things like paying these loans off, or spending money. This is an important thing. So a good thing is to check what the timing is for doing these things. In the past, you've needed some financial advice and planning, so it seems like you have received some financial advice and planning, and there have been a lot of challenges and obstacles to in your financial life at this particular moment, and that is probably why you've needed financial advice to face these challenges. Maybe this is the reason why you've needed to take out a loan and even get legal advice. So going into the future, self-belief and responsibility and assessment and evaluation. So in your work situation, you need to act with a lot of confidence and take responsibility for all the things that you are doing. So that is very, very important, to take responsibility for any kinds of loans or money issues that you have, and then believe in yourself that you will be able to come out of the situation. Be positive. And there's some sort of assessment or evaluation that will be coming up in your work situation, so you do need to have a lot of self-belief to deal with this assessment and evaluation that is coming on. You have to be responsible in your work situation so that you can show to people that you are a leadership, but you are a leader. But there is an assessment or evaluation coming in your working life at this particular moment. So those are the general energies that will be coming through for that particular week. I need to ask for some legal advice, and I need to act with confidence if there are any assessments and evaluation coming forth in your work life. So I'm going to use the Bright Idea deck just to do the general read. I've shuffled this deck. I'm just going to cut it and let's see what's going on. Okay, so the general energies for the deck is science, and it seems to be that you are now implementing a lot of scientific literature, maybe scientific principles, should I say. scientific principles after studying scientific literature into your daily practice of the work that you're doing. You're being observed by a lot of people, maybe over the internet, because you have these people who are faceless here. So there is a lot of science that is going, science investigation, and you're also reaching a lot of people via the internet, these faceless people. So you are going on your intuition, but you are incorporating a lot more science, technology, information within your work field that you are up to at the moment. So in the past, you've got guidance, and that means that you've had to seek some sort of expert advice to help you get through the situation. So maybe you have gone and asked somebody for help on how to find a better way to solve your problem. And with this expert advice, maybe it was somebody international that you employed, or you've managed with this advice to reach a more international field. But whatever has happened, this person has got some international connections. So you've asked them, they might have been some international expert on how to solve this particular problem that you're dealing with, find a quicker solution to that problem, and they have helped you. So that has been going on in the past year. In the past 3 months or so, you've been feeling very isolated, very left out of the picture, and you've got a sense of emotional loss going on over here, where you don't feel supported. You feel everybody else is being supported, and you yourself are not getting supported. You feel that they are getting a lot of rewards, maybe job promotions and things like that, and you yourself are not getting all of that. You feel that they have the abundance, and they are more comfortable within that job, feeling more at home in the job, and you yourself are feeling as though you are left out in the cold and not being taken care of, being ignored in a sense. So the main situation is that you've got a lot of energy coming into this work life of yours, and there's going to be a lot of abundance. There is a decision that will be you need to make. You are debating with yourself at the moment, and you are actually going through all the do's and don'ts. You are looking at all the pitfalls within it, all the obstacles, and you feel that if you take the wrong path, you could end up in a lot of problems. You are maybe having some sort of legal advice coming in with this black and white suit. There's something legal that is going on with it, and you are trying to make a decision as to which direction to go in order that you may get this abundance that is due to you. So if you choose the right way, a lot of abundance will come in for you, a lot of growth, and you will make a lot of money from whatever situation you are. So you need to actually investigate and decide which is the right path for you to take. And maybe you need to consult this legal person again to ask for some advice. On your mind, you feel that you are in the dark about a lot of things. This is a new phase that is beginning in, and you are having to do the investigations yourself to bring light into the situation. So you are trying to add light into this enlightenment into the situation yourself by doing the investigations, because nobody else seems to want to help. And that has been on your mind, and that has made you quite unhappy. There is somebody coming in for you to help you. There's a business partnership coming in, or somebody in your business field that will be very, very supportive and very, very helpful. You got the sun coming in. Where you're in the dark here, the sunshine comes in. So this person is going to bring some sort of message to you that will allow you to see and maybe allow you to make a decision and move forward. So somebody bringing in some information that is going to be quite supportive. So listen out for that. Don't keep yourself isolated. Make sure that you are there to receive the message that is coming in. You yourself have got a lot of doubts and fears. You can't seem to find the solution, and you find that you are not, you feel like you need to see this particular problem from a different angle. You just can't seem to get to grips with it. You need to change your way of thinking, and you might be thinking in a very rigid kind of way. If you change that way of thinking and be more liberal with your approach to the problem, you will find the key to the solution. So there is a solution to that particular problem, but you have to have a more liberal standpoint of view and stop having so much of doubts and fears. You do feel like you're adrift and that you're going through it yourself, but that might not be the case. It might just be a perception of what is happening. So try and have a more liberal view about what is going on, whatever the problem is. Around you, people do see that you are going to get something. The job you have is something new that you have just started. It is like a gift to you, and it is bringing in a lot of abundance. And that is how they perceive you. They also perceive you as somebody who is very active and somebody who can get things done. So whatever this job is, they do see you as a person of action, and they also see that this job is bringing a lot of abundance to you. And you yourself are trying to sort problems out. So you are facing a choice here, but you are trying to approach it from a logical point of view and find a direction in which to go. So this particular choice is quite an important choice, and you're trying to sort it out step by step and make a very logical move, almost as though you're trying to take a strategic approach and you're worried that it might not work out, this choice. So around you at work, there is some assessment evaluation going on, and people are looking at your work and deciding whether or not they like it. You are getting a lot of different people looking at it, so it might be an international crowd looking at it from all over the world, and they're looking at to see what you've done. It's being admired as though it was a painting, so it's got an artistic quality to it, and they are quite impressed because I don't think they have seen it before. They are discussing it amongst themselves. So you are getting evaluated at this present moment, and the outcome of this is, because these are the final outcomes, they do see you as a person with a lot of experience, and you are taking a lot of responsibility for whatever project you have going. You are chained to your desk, you're doing a lot of work, and the responsibility is coming to lie flatly on your shoulders. Time is passing, so a lot of time is being spent, and you might be running out of time to improve the situation. So you are the expert at this particular field of work, and people are seeing you as that you are the go-to person. You are worried that whatever you've done has not worked out according to plan, and then you are a bit disappointed with this 3 variants. You are quite upset about it because what you wanted it to be, the plans that you had made, is not exactly how it's turning out. It's not turning out with all the effort that you've put in it, because you've got the sign of Saturn over here. So you've put in a lot of work and focus into this thing. It has not turned out the way that you have wanted it, and you are worried that it's not going to meet the standards that everybody has set for you. And now that the finger is pointing firmly in your direction as being the person who is to take responsibility, this has left you feeling quite distressed. So let's see what the angels have got to say in the angel cards as to what you can do. So let's get some advice from them. So we've got the Queen of Water, which says trust your intuition, really. So relationships develop at a new level, and trust your intuition, and you have to be patient. So there is a new kind of business relationship somebody coming in your workplace, and this is somebody that you're going to have to trust to help you through the situation, to give you advice and lead you in the right direction. And the second one is the World, a job well done, joy and commitment and gratitude, a path towards enlightenment. So whatever you do, if you get this advice from this person, you will be able to do it very well. So it will end up being a success. But you must get this advice. This is important advice that you have to get from this person who is about to help you out in this situation and bring a change for the better for you. So whatever advice is coming in, you need to listen, wait for it and listen to it, and then apply it, and you will be able to complete this project very successfully, because you got the World as a completion card, and this advice that is coming in will help you and assist you to complete this project. And the last one is the Ten of Water, which says a rewarding family life and emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So again, this is the end of a cycle, and it seems like a very emotionally fulfilling cycle. So you will get a good payment for completing this project, and trustworthy relationships. So whatever this partnership is that is coming is something that is very trustworthy. It will allow you to move away from any doubts and fears and problems that you have. So it's something that is going to be very fulfilling, and it's going to be helpful in completing this project successfully. So that is the advice. You need to actually wait for this person or whatever advice that is coming in, whatever partnership that is coming in, and also trust your intuition. And it looks like with the World card, you will successfully complete this project and it will be very emotionally fulfilling once you complete it. I think you shouldn't really worry too much about it. You have put in a lot of work, and you are the expert that people are going to be evaluating and expecting to take responsibility for the task, but it will have a successful completion, provided that you do ask for advice and you get that advice and apply it. You will be able to make a decision that will end up being to your benefit, and that will bring in the sun, which will bring in a completion and a happy conclusion to whatever project you are up to. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. And please leave me some comments and some feedback as to whether this reading has resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.